He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
啊，好了。哎，我一直讲嘛，这个东西啊，啊，好了，好了，好了，好了，好了，好了，好了，好了，好了，好了，好了，好了，好了，这个东西，好了，好，好了，好了，好了，走，好了，好了，好了，好了。
Hi, James. I'm glad to meet you like this. I'm Chelsea Robinson. I'm the press secretary, and the Georgia Ropier Tammy Thorpe will also be engaging on this. We are preparing. We have a statement that we would like to provide. We will be sharing it verbally as well as in written format. We are under the impression, based on your email response, that we had until 5 o'clock. If that's
Yes.
we will make that work.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
No.
Chelsea from CIA calling back.
Hey Chelsea, you got me and James here.
Hi, James. Is it okay time to call you back?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to read you the statement, and then I'm going to hit send on it to you. And it'll probably just take a minute to populate in your inbox here.
You're going to be sending it to my email, correct?
Holy shit, so nobody's been hearing anything I've
I'll be
said, huh?
responding all to your email. And so you can attribute it
Guess
to
it's
a
still not.
CIA spokesperson,
Fuck me,
and
Roman.
then it'll say,
Shit. Give me 2 seconds. Fuck me. Oh my god, that's 10 minutes of commentary fucking gone. Alright. Sorry, guys. I'm back now. God damn it. Alright, well, we'll continue on. Because that's a lot of, 10 minutes of content, and I don't really remember what I said. But what I was talking about that last fucking video with the Chinaman. For those of you that drive electronic vehicles, those men they're mining for your batteries. The Chinese own mines in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and they are using the locals as pretty much slave labor. Keep that in mind when you want to protest. Protest against that. Considering everybody wants to cry, racism. I'm oppressed because I'm a young black man or a young black female. They're taking us back to Jim Crow. Ma! No, motherfuckers. It could be a whole lot worse, and that's a good example.
these claims about CIA are absolutely false and ridiculous. CIA is a resolutely apolitical institution that provides
Good morning,
objective
Laura.
intelligence support to policymakers, including the President of the United States,
So
Your
nobody
sector
heard me
is
say good
occupied
morning to
itself.
Phoenix, KCAT,
We're
or
a foreign
NTF.
intelligence-focused agency
And,
and do
I
not
think it was
monitor
one,
the
yeah.
former president. The individual making these allegations is a former contractor who does not represent CIA.
Got it. Got it. So he's a former contractor. When was he terminated? Was it after we gave the quotes to you and Deloitte?
I don't want to.
Yes.
I don't. Are we speaking? Can we speak off the record a moment?
We would like to know, has this individual been terminated in the last 48 hours as a result of what we've uncovered?
The only on the record that I have for you right now is the statement that I've provided.
Okay.
May attributed to a CIA spokesperson.
Okay. Obviously, the individual being terminated as a result of these findings would be newsworthy. Can you get back to us on that?
The only thing that I am comfortable saying on the record is what we've provided.
Okay.
Which is pretty much nothing. They love to lie to you. They love to lie to the American people. And, you know, bring it up. Oh my God, you're a domestic terrorist. What do? We're gonna censor you. We're gonna do all kinds of bullshit. We're gonna take your ESG score and we're gonna fucking destroy you. I mean, that's what they want. But it's not gonna happen. Well, it may be too late to stop it, but we can sure as hell try to slow the fuck down until, you know, we get eradicated. I like that one better. So yeah. Next video. Who believes in aliens? Who lives in New York? Who's flown through LaGuardia? Probably quite a few of us. Quite a few. So let's see what happened in New York. Because, you know, UFOs aren't real. At least that's what they told us. Up until a couple years ago. Then, yeah, they're real.
Any New Yorker will tell you, you never know what you might see at LaGuardia Airport, and that apparently goes for the airspace over LaGuardia as well. Last week, a passenger named Michelle Reyes joined me exclusively on the show to share a clip of video that she took from her window seat on approach to LaGuardia back in March. It's some kind of flying cylinder. Some have called it a tic-tac, but it zipped past her window almost too fast to see with the naked eye. But experts who have looked at her footage determined this was not faked. And Michelle told us she was not the only person on
Maybe
board
it's
who
frozen
saw this thing.
shit.
And Michelle, did you
You
see
guys
there
ever
was,
seen
there
Joe
was someone
Dirt
else?
What if that's a frozen shit from the airplane, if that was legit? Huh?
Maybe on that flight who you later were able to determine saw this as well?
Yes, I had posted the video onto my social media, and one of the other moms on the flight, she said that she had noticed it when she was in the air too. So I wasn't the only one who saw it. So it was kind of, you know, a little more like nerve-wracking that someone else also saw what I saw.
And tonight I can tell you at least two other people saw similar things over LaGuardia in the not too distant past. And all of this brings me once again to Ben Hansen. He's the host of UFO Witness on Discovery Plus, and he spoke with the second passenger on board Michelle Reyes' flight, who witnessed that bizarre little tic-tac. Ben, thank you so much for being on. So you had
aliens
the
are
chance to
giant
get the
tic-tac
download from the
spaceships?
second passenger. She does not want to be public. She doesn't want anything to do with this, but you had a good conversation with her. Does what she saw match what Michelle Reyes caught flying by her window?
Hey, Ashley. Yeah, she does. She's absolutely certain that the same object that was
must have
captured
some
by
really
Michelle is
good
what she
eyeball.
saw. So Melissa is the owner of the cheer company that was on this flight. They were coming back from Myrtle Beach on Spirit Airlines.
I like Myrtle
And
Beach.
they were on their way to LaGuardia. So they're both on the same side of the plane. She thinks that she was in front of where Michelle was sitting. And Melissa's looking out the window like you often do, looking out there at the scenery and the bridge. And she caught a black blur. She said it was
Well, that's
so
racist.
fast. It was a black streak that went zipping by the plane. And at first she thought that it could have been a bird, but it really quickly dawned on her that this is much too quick for a bird. She's sure that it happened a little bit, at least beyond the wingtip of the plane. So when she saw that Michelle had posted this video, she was astounded. She's like, this is the same thing. And in the freeze frame, she was again convinced this was no bird. She felt like also I suggested to her, could this have been a balloon?
You know,
Now, according to her,
I used to think flying in a C-130 and its quick landing and quick takeoff at very interesting angles was pretty rough. But then I used to fly Delta because that's what the military had us fly. And those motherfuckers obviously don't know how to land an airplane. Every time they would land, it would be fucking ridiculous. But it's okay. Obviously, my plane didn't crash. And yeah, we're gonna continue.
she said the object could not have been because it was stationary. So I'm sorry, it couldn't have been stationary, that it had to have been something that was zipping by because she felt like it was under its own propulsion. So that's just coming from her. You know, it's often hard to judge how quickly things go when you're going 230 miles an hour in an airplane. But we were glad that we could talk to her and get that firsthand account as well.
So talk to me about the other 2 sightings over LaGuardia Airport. A guy in Knoxville apparently reached out to you to say that he saw something when he was landing at LaGuardia. He's from Knoxville, so he was landing in New York, and he saw something when he was taking off. Describe what it was he explained to you.
So his events start back in March of last year, and he said when he saw your the news, break the story of Michelle's video, he said, I was coming into LaGuardia, I was about 20 minutes out, and he said he looked out the window and he saw something, according to him, was the size of an SUV. It was football shaped and silverish in color, but he said it was huge, and this thing approached kind of, I guess, semi-close to the plane, and then 2 or 3 others approached, and then they kind of, I don't know his words, zipped or just, took off pretty rapidly, but he felt that it was not a conventional craft of any type. And then later in October, he was leaving LaGuardia and was doing the outbound departure, which sometimes will go over Hudson Bay. I'm sorry, the Hudson Valley.
Now, the real question,
and it was
real question is, who's piloting those aircraft? Are they actual aliens, or are we still stealing their technology in places like Area 51, where we're getting better and better? Which, come to think of it, I hope that's not the case. I mean, if it is, it is.
Heading out that way, and he said he saw another one, that was tic-tac shaped. So yeah, these things are going on.
But he didn't get video? Didn't get any video of it? Just he witnessed it and witnessed the same.
Yeah, unfortunately, people need to understand, like, these events typically happen within seconds, and unless you're already out videoing, it was like 1/10 of a second in Michelle's case. So unless that video is out and rolling, there's no way you're going to capture it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation.
Yeah. Yeah, we know we're not the only ones in this world, this universe, this whatever it is. Who knows? Maybe one of you listening right now is from outer space. Hey, Telly, how are you? Long time no see. Have a good day. Or is it just somebody arriving from the other side of the ice walls? Never know. We can all speculate. I love it when I see liberals going after their own, especially when there's a hot one. I'm not talking about Zenk, and I'm definitely not talking about this fucking ratchet bitch. But, just wait. Wait. This is the Young Turks.
Donald Trump is a great threat to our democracy. What is a democracy? What are the pillars? What are the pillars? A free and independent press to tell the story of what's going on, to keep everybody.
Why is this bitch wearing a Ukrainian flag? That's disrespectful. I guess when you've been in Senate or Congress for 9 billion years, it's okay.
Informed. Donald Trump has the worst record of job loss of any president. So we just have to make sure people know.
That was a global pandemic.
Oh,
He had the worst record of any president. We've had other concerns in our country. If you want to be an apologist for Donald Trump, that may be your role.
You
I
just
gotta play that
witnessed
again.
Nancy
Listen
Pelosi.
to
Any
the-
global
Get depressed.
informed. Donald Trump has the worst record of job loss of any president. So we just have to make sure people know.
That was a global pandemic.
He had the worst record of any president. We've had other concerns in our country. If you want to be an apologist for Donald Trump, that may be your role.
You just witnessed Nancy
Here we
Pelosi
go.
display,
Hello, Anna.
proudly display her hypocrisy in the context of the same interview,
Although you should get rid
the
of those
same
older
conversation within 3
Pretty
minutes.
gross.
That was incredible. She goes from fear-mongering about Donald Trump and his lack of respect for freedom of the press, and then goes on to accuse an anchor at MSNBC, Katie Tur, of being an apologist for Donald Trump for simply stating a fact. That was an incredible moment, and she should be called out for it.
100%.
get her.
But this is
Well,
what Democrats and
when allegedly you have this stuff that's made from fear, and you have a bunch of missing kids, and it's a drink, Bohemian Grove, not allegedly. It was just random things that was thrown out there. It had nothing to do with anything about sacrificing and drinking baby's blood, because that shit's crazy. If that ever real, that was real. I'm not saying it's real, because YouTube, I know it's not real, and I'm not spreading any disinformation.
corporate Republicans, both corporate parts of both parties, have been doing my whole life. They bully the press. You think Trump's the first one bullying the press?
Definitely not.
Okay, whenever they ask a question that the politician doesn't like, they lose access. Ask any journalist in Washington. If they're off the record, they'll tell you they're all obsessed with access. So thugs like Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, Mitch McConnell, George Bush, etc., have been threatening them their whole lives. How dare you ask me a question I didn't authorize? Can you believe Trump is against the press? Get out of here, man.
No way.
Pausing here to deliver some honest truth as we do in our news coverage as well. TYT is facing challenges, guys, as the entire industry is.
Mr. President,
We're not to the college kids yet, but we have an actual response from the president of the United States. Oh, my bad. The former president of the United States, because no election was actually stolen. That's bullshit, even though, there's coming out in the news pretty much every week that, people are getting prosecuted. But yeah, let's see what Donald Trump has to say about that CIA contractor that somehow doesn't work there anymore.
reaction to this videotape of the CIA individual talking about how the CIA director has withheld information from you?
Well, it's shocking to see how stupid somebody can be. If this guy's for real, you ought to get rid of him. CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, this is not an intelligent guy. To be openly talking to a woman that walks up and starts asking him questions and talking that way. So he may be bragging or showing off to some young lady. I have no idea the conditions under which he spoke, but I'd get rid of him real fast. If he's for real, get rid of him.
What happens when protesters...
Now my question is did he get anything out of it? Because those are multiple dates. I'm sorry, that's totally unladylike. Nobody has sex before marriage because that would be bad. According to this book that people read, but apparently they don't live by it because it's one of those books to where it's fit to what you want at that moment, right? Oh shit. Oh, what are we doing now? Let's go to the video I wanted to show you. This is a TikToker. We're gonna see what happens when you get a TikToker that looks like a liberal, goes through one. Is this the right one? No, it's not the right one. Through these zones that are supposed to be friendly, and let's see if they're friendly. Hello, Nunya. How are you doing this fine morning?
It's good, Joe. I'm inside the camp. They're making me wear a mask, though.
Yeah, because those camps are like running rampant with diseases like, I don't know, stupidity.
How y'all doing today? Oh yeah, this Junior right here.
Oh.
Oh, that's her baby.
Thanks. I hope you're feeling better now.
Yeah, she's the mom. Y'all can see they got police behind us. They got CHP
look,
right there. See them? They called in the real troops this time. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Pushing a stroller. You'd think he was a super lib.
All right, so this is where we at. Oops, spilling my daughter's tea. I gotta set your tea down somewhere. I'm gonna set it over here, okay? It's gonna be right on this, all right? Need it? What? This?
Daddy, just put on the giant screen.
Okay.
Oh, that's big at the Dover. It's a fake baby, obviously.
As you can see, this is the siding that got destroyed last night.
Yeah, those walls look pretty good.
There's lots of media. There's lots of people out here. So we're in the camp.
This Woodstock?
Got a charging tent.
Oh, they can't do without their phones and technology.
Yo, what's cracking?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna hear what she says, and then I'm what was it?
No. We did that interview again for CNN.
Oh, is that who you were?
Yeah, they put something up.
Huh?
Okay, awesome.
Who are you?
Oh, this is my daughter right here, Lydia. Yeah. I'm about to get some footage, but they're asking me not to talk to you.
Can they tell you that?
I don't know. Can you tell me not to talk to her?
Yeah, you can't talk to the media.
They said they're security, so they said they can't do that.
Okay, well, when you come out, come by.
Okay, cool. All right, if you're still there, I'll come chop it up with you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that for you. No problem. What's up?
Were those pickles?
Blown away? Oh, by the wind. Oh, okay. You gotta watch how you say that. And blown away can mean a lot of different things.
To me, it just means
Thank God they're wearing masks. Yo, y'all need to fix that wall. Yeah, it's what happens when you put something like that
Oh man, that's
without any backing to it.
I mean, their barricades are falling apart.
They're barricades?
Barricades.
Ain't a fucking barricade.
Dad, the gate is falling.
Oh, the gate's falling. Oh.
Tell you what, you get Killdozer in there. That shit don't stand a chance.
I think we're pretty much waiting in the lane. No, this is right. That's why I was suggesting that we need to look racist.
Let's go around this way.
At least they're working together as a team. Or if they're stupid.
Right. Good. I'll split pause.
She has no idea what's going on. She just doesn't wear a bra.
Because they got some strict rules here at this encampment. I guess they got invaded last night or something. I don't know. So they got some
invaded.
Rules right now. They're trying.
Yeah, one of our rules is not recording.
I just did the rule sheet over there. I wasn't on the sheet.
Wait, they have rules inside the encampment?
Oh, well, I'll just make sure I'm only recording stuff that's not people. You know what I'm saying? What's your name? Come on, Lydia, let's go this way. Yeah, so you can see that's like they're bringing in plywood or no pallets.
Chalk.
That side, we got security behind us.
Hello.
We got the kid, Junior. We got multiple people.
That guy wasn't wearing a mask.
I like your braids. I like your braids. They look very nice. You know what I'm saying? They did a good job. All right, come on, Lydia. Get some more stuff.
He totally blew him off.
So yeah, you see, we got we got Palestine flags flying high. Go Palestine.
All these white people protesting for Palestine.
I did not realize that. That is crazy.
I didn't know. I mean, SJ Dubs must pay well.
Giant Palestine flag flying. Y'all gotta see what's going on over here.
Yo, imagine playing capture the flag in the middle of the night with these fuckers.
You know what I'm saying? That's where Lydia drew her picture last time we was in here. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy is lying. You're still.
We're gonna check and see. We know where his tent is at because showed us last time.
I don't remember.
Okay, lots of amazing art. We got to archive this art. This is beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful.
sell that Vietnam.
Let's see this. This is real positive stuff we got going on
Fuck
here.
12. What do the police have to do with this? I thought it was Israel.
That's amazing. Black for Palestine.
Hey, look. What does that say?
Save Gaza. Save Gaza, free Palestine, divest, F
Fuck UCLA.
Hey, why is it F UCLA?
Did we even go to school?
Oh, you're not on camera. Unless you're spray paint on the ground that says free Palestine, you're not on camera. But I'm sure that you believe that.
Are they really following them around?
As a matter of fact, see, do y'all have any statements you can give about the solidarity encampment?
Don't bother them with the camera. We're gonna
Any
have to
statements?
ask you to leave.
Any
if you're
statements?
not.
Why?
You're the one who's bothering me. That's why you literally was just behind me saying stuff.
Walk
Come
on
on,
that.
Lydia.
Walk on that. Fuck it, they do.
No end to the genocide, apartheid, UC, divest. Okay. Yikes.
Wait,
This is the side, and I got. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
You're not allowed to film it here.
By what statute? By what California statute? The First
By
Amendment?
the rules of the
He looked like he's from Palestine.
Okay, so who's making those and enforcing those?
the SJP.
Is that a
SJP
guy
is telling
wearing
me what I
girls'
can and can't
glasses?
do.
On Instagram. Well, in the encampment.
Huh?
To be in the encampment, you have to follow
So
the
so you guys
Bro,
purchased this
tread
land
on
from
that
UCLA?
flag.
Lydia, get over here right now.
Oh, I mean, never mind. It
Purchase
looks
land
like
from
you're doing
UCLA.
it already.
Lydia, do you hear what I just said? You need to stay next to me because these punk ass security guards is in my face. Oh, for real?
No, right here.
Oh, it's this way?
No, this way.
Oh, come on, Lydia, get over here.
Please
This way.
head this way.
Get over here, Lydia.
Can you please just head this way, sir?
Nah, I'd rather head this way.
Sir,
Sorry.
you're causing commotion. We're trying to keep
Oh,
it
no,
peaceful
sorry.
in
I'd
here.
rather head this way. Thanks, sir.
We're trying to keep it peaceful here.
So am I. I'm a very peaceful person.
Can you please just?
No, I'd rather head this way.
You're
Yo,
not
what's he
following
doing that's
everyone
Right,
for
I'm not
now.
gonna
causing
follow
a
anything
commotion?
you're saying, bro. I don't even know you. You didn't even introduce
They're
yourself
following
to me.
him.
You're wearing sunglasses and a mask.
Yeah.
You look like you're about to go rob a bank, bro. I don't have to listen to nothing you're saying, bro. Look like you're about to
sir,
look like you're about
not
to hand a
following
note
the
to a
rules of
bank
the
teller and tell him, "Give me all the money."
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
And I'm gonna have
You're
to answer and
making a
say, "No, I don't have to go anywhere." You're gonna wait for a lead and do what mommy says. Okay? You're gonna do what she told you to do because you're a good soldier. So follow orders. You know what I'm saying? And do what you were told because we're over here documenting right now. So SJP, FJP, the only JP I know is JP from Milwaukee.
Man, those
You know what I'm saying?
headscarves must be making lots
JP
of money
from
right now.
Milwaukee. That's about
Them
it.
stupid kids.
I know JP from Milwaukee. That's about it. Listen to your mommy. She said mask on. Mask up, kids. Mommy says put mask on. It's mask
Hey
time.
guys, make sure your masks are on. There's someone filming.
Oh,
It's an
what?
emergency. Masks on immediately. Mask up. Emergency.
Thank you guys.
His
Thank
mask
you
is
for
off.
Cooperating with SJP orders. They're recording. Mask on. You gotta hide this stuff that we're doing, bro. Y'all is not the gang. Y'all not the cartel. Y'all ain't hiding nothing, bro. Y'all act like y'all making fentanyl over here or something. Y'all ain't doing nothing, bro.
They're covering their face so they don't get kicked out of school.
Come on, Lydia. Oh man, this is a real top secret operation you guys got going on, huh? So why'd you guys let me in? I'm confused. Why'd you guys let
Which
me in?
entrance did you come in?
Exactly. How did I get in here? Can you explain how I got in here, sir? That's crazy. How did I get in here? Bro, I thought this was, isn't this Powell Library? I thought this was Powell Library, bro. I was trying to go to class. I didn't realize this was an SJP takeover, bro. Man, just went in the wrong door. What's up?
Hey, free
Yeah,
book.
let's see what these guys like to read.
Anything on Marxism?
Oh, that's actually a classic right there. Afro-American folklore. How you doing, buddy?
You're a friend of Ryan's, yeah?
Yes, I am. I'm a friend of a lot of people. Matthew,
yeah,
Ethan,
good.
you know what I'm saying?
You guys happen to have a copy of the Quran?
But we're asking folks to avoid filming.
I mean, this is for Free Palestine, right?
Do you know what a First Amendment auditor is? Because that's what I am.
Okay,
you know
that's
what
great.
you know what
That's
First
great.
Amendment auditors do?
Do you understand that our students here are facing risk?
All right, but let me ask you a question though. Do you get? It says, please. I'm being polite with you. Please be polite with me. Do you understand what a First Amendment auditor does?
I understand.
So can you explain what a First Amendment auditor does?
You audit if people are observing the First Amendment,
Right, and you do understand that the First Amendment requires that I'm allowed to film with my camera on
So
public
the First
property.
Amendment does not require that because
All right.
it was written before the invention of film or cameras.
Man.
What I'm asking
Well,
you,
you know how it's enforced by the Supreme
Hey,
Court. You know
hey.
the enforcement of the First
Hey,
Amendment by the Supreme Court. Yes, yes, Ethan. Yes,
I'm
Ethan.
asking that you just respect people here. We are asking to avoid filming, okay? We need to keep our people safe.
How is filming?
How is
my
filming
making
like
you unsafe?
making them
I don't
unsafe?
understand the
Because
correlation.
there's bad actors who are looking to identify people and harm
Well, there's
them
literally
for their
bad actors
participation.
in there.
You're talking about bad actors. I'm not.
Bad actors.
Who, Shia LaBeouf? He's a bad actor. I'm not even an actor, bro.
My friend, you understand what I mean, right?
No, I
You
don't
understand that
understand what
people
you mean, bro.
People are here looking for students to dox them. Get it? So I really appreciate it.
how would
Make-
someone
hey,
dox-
hey,
listen.
Lots of I've been doxed already. Lots of our friends have been doxed. It's a real
Think
situation.
about what you're saying. Do you know what the word dox means? It means to leak your personal information.
Yes.
How would my camera get your personal
So
information?
people take your face and they identify the person.
Who would do that with me? I don't even have the follower count.
So what I'm just asking is that you help me out here. Okay?
Is that vegan water?
Look. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
You're not allowed to film it here.
By what stat? You feel better?
It would make me feel
Yeah,
better. It would
yeah.
make me feel a lot better if you just stopped recording at all.
Bro, I'm gonna record myself though.
Okay, well, you're more than
I'm
welcome
gonna
to
do
do
that.
so
I'm
outside
gonna record
of the
myself.
encampment. You're more than welcome to do so outside the encampment.
problem, no
And no
problem.
one else is necessary here. Take
Yeah, you
care.
guys crowded around a lot, bro. What's going on? Y'all good? Back up.
All right. Could I get you to just walk with me? Let's get you
Bro,
out
don't
of here.
touch my daughter's
Let's get
stroller,
you
bro.
out
Don't
of
touch
here.
my daughter's stroller,
Okay,
bro. Don't touch my
okay.
daughter's stroller.
Okay.
Don't ever do that again, bro.
Would you be able to take your daughter out of here?
No, you. How about this, bro? You can take your compadres and y'all can get out of here. I'm a student at this school.
Okay.
That's the library that I
that's
use.
the
That's
library.
Powell Library that I use.
Would you like
That's
to-
Royce Hall where I
would
have
you like to
classes
go
in.
to the library?
That's Royce Hall, bro.
Would you like to go to
would
the
you like to go to the library?
I'm asking you if you'd
No,
like
I'm
to
asking.
go
Would
because I
you?
can
Would
walk
you?
you there.
Would you? Oh, you want to walk someone?
Yeah, I'd like
walk
to walk you
yourself
there.
to the library, bro. How about that? See, my daughter don't need no one to walk her because I can walk her, and I'm a grown man, so I don't need no one to walk me. Right? You kind of touching me, bro. Can you back up?
So once again, my
You're
friend,
making skin
once
contact
again,
with
my
me, bro.
friend,
I don't go that way, bro.
I'm
Don't make
asking
skin
you-
contact with me,
I'm
Ethan.
asking you to respect.
All right, and
respect the
bro.
concerns
You're
of the
telling me.
students
You're
here,
telling
okay?
me. You're telling me.
Okay, so why is your intent to endanger and harass the students here?
Who in danger? My daughter right here. Are you in danger?
No.
Right. So what are you talking about? Who's in danger?
Yeah, it's kind of.
I'm asking you
Who was in
why
danger? You just said
intend
someone's
to
in danger. Who's in danger?
Because we face
Are you
doxing.
threatening me? You're calling. You're saying you're gonna put me
Are
in
you
danger?
threatening me?
Right. So chill out, bro. I can turn my camera this way, that way, to the sky, to the
I'm just
ground. It's
curious
my
why
phone,
you're so
bro.
interested.
It's my phone, bro. Why am I? You feel better?
It
No,
would
no,
make me
because
feel better.
you
It would
know
make
those
me-
countries like communism that like they want.
There is a
You
Palestine.
have everything but own nothing. Own nothing. Look at this fucking clown in the damn hoodie again. I know it's hot. Ignorant motherfucker.
Flag flying in the middle of Royce Quad. There is a guy in
With a
sunglasses
charging phone.
and a Bruin hat with the mask on recording me with a phone. You didn't tell him to stop recording. He's recording me with a phone right now. There is a guy named Ethan who thinks he's a security guard, but you're not, bro. You don't work for
Listen,
UCLA,
Corey,
so
go
you're
sit
not
down.
security.
My friend, I'm asking you just to respect me.
And I'm
Corey-
asking
Corey
you to
Matthews?
respect my rights and
No?
stop bothering me while I'm
happy
recording
to
at
respect
UCLA.
yours. I'm happy to respect
Then if you want to respect my rights,
Would
you
you
can.
like to get a
Bro,
good shot of the encampment from outside?
bro, you don't seem to understand. I'm a student here. I don't have to listen to you or go anywhere that you're saying. Do you get that yet?
I understand that.
Do you get that
I
yet?
understand.
Okay, you don't run nothing over here.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm just curious why you intend to keep doing something that is upsetting people.
Because it's
it doesn't
y'all
really
fault
look
that
Right?
y'all,
You're friends
bro.
with Ryan? You're friends with Ryan, so you believe in the
Bro,
movement?
if y'all listen, I'm from the streets, all right?
Do you believe
So,
in the movement?
bro, do you understand that I have a right to record anywhere
I understand.
in public property?
I
This is
understand.
public property,
My
bro.
friend, do you believe in the movement?
Why does that matter, bro?
I'm asking you a question.
Why does that matter?
Do you want to answer the question?
Bro, why does that matter, bro?
I'm asking you. If you do, I want you to answer the question.
How would it, you're just, bro, what you're doing right now is you're trying to play mind games, bro.
Wait, what are the
You're trying to
orange
play little
vests?
psychological mind games to convince me to stop recording.
God, why do they never say where? Okay.
You're worried about someone recording. Y'all just got invaded last night, bro.
okay.
You need to
Let's
worry
go- let's
about
go deal with
reinforcing the walls over there, bro. Y'all worried about the wrong things, bro. All right, let's see what's over here. Okay, we'll go grab it in a second. Yep, we'll grab it in a second. I want to see what's over here.
Look like a fucking swap meet.
So we got you seen they was trying to harass us, but can't. So you can see there's tons of water, bro. I gotta get a water, bro. Grab one, Lydia. Grab water. It's been baking in the sun, but it's still good.
There's some cold ones in there.
Ah, there's cold water. You're kidding me. Wait, where? In this? There's cold water, bro. This is crazy.
Hell yeah.
We got cold water, bro.
Dasani in a can.
And snacks. Cold water and snacks. This is awesome.
Can I have a Z-Bar?
This is awesome.
Those better be fucking vegan bottles.
A Z-Bar? Yeah, probably. Look, there's snacks. There's a mountain of snacks.
Those don't look vegan. Y'all look
Oh,
terrible.
no, you can't have protein bars. You're not old enough for that yet.
I could have Bobos.
Your body's not ready to handle all that
But I
protein.
could have Bobos.
Yeah, I think those are good. Oat bites.
Get some of those Rice Krispie treats.
Those are good.
Wait, Muslim prayer?
Oh, wait,
don't
we got
see any of them on the ground praying.
Yep. This one up there.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
You want a Bobo?
Hold on. There is a Palestine flag flying in the middle of Royce Quad. What's your problem, sir? You said you had a problem, you right?
You to leave.
Bro, I'm an African American. You are a white man telling me to leave a part of the campus. Do you want me to go to Jasmine Rush and show her a photo of you, the dean of students, and let her know that you was harassing me?
Do it.
Am I harassing?
Yeah, you are. You're asking me to leave a public place. You as a white man are asking an African American student to leave a public area at UCLA
Perfect time to
campus.
play the card.
That's called racial discrimination, and that's a violation of the Civil Rights Act. So do you want to get out of my face now?
I mean, I think your presence
on
purpose.
What's that?
You're being an agitator on
I'm being an
purpose.
agitator, so you think the First Amendment is agitation?
No, no one. See, you're drawing lines that aren't there.
Okay, because
you're drawing lines that
I'm
aren't there.
practicing the First Amendment right
And you're
to
allowed to
record.
do that.
Right, so I'm recording over here.
How
This
is he
guy's recording me.
agitating
You're not talking to him.
anybody?
Look, he's recording me.
He's recording.
You're not talking to him. We got people over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you talking to them. You're just.
You really wanted it that
So
bad?
you're- right.
How about no cell phones in my encampment? Chinese spies might be listening. Oh, never mind. There's one right there.
Well, you're just bothering me, bro.
We
You're
haven't
not
had any complaints
okay.
about them being agitators.
I don't know
If we
what
get a complaint. We
So
come
what's
on
what's
here.
an agitator?
I don't have
Explain.
to tell you that.
Right, exactly. You can't even explain yourself,
I
bro.
don't have to tell you
Right
that.
now,
You're
what
trying to.
You're
do
two
is
white
not
men.
right.
You're two white men blocking an African American student from walking around on the
You're
campus,
allowed to
bro.
go wherever you want.
Then why are
I'm
you
allowed to go where I
blocking
want.
them?
You seem to be blocking my daughter's stroller from going forward. You just spilled my drink. And you're blocking my child's stroller from moving forward. That's a little weird, bro. You're acting a little weird, bro.
I mean, I think right now you're acting a little bit.
Nah, you're gonna have to get out
weird.
my face, bro. Sorry.
Right now, like, you know, you're making.
Yeah, you sure are following me though.
I mean, right now.
You're following me. You're following me.
Bro,
You're sticking
I
your
would
hand in my
shoulder
face.
check
You're
the
putting
shit
your
out
arms
of
up
him
over
right
me.
about
You're doing
now.
a lot of weird stuff, bro.
Sorry, man.
Don't touch me.
Why are you sorry? I don't know why you're sorry.
We've expressed.
Where's it going? Bitch.
I don't know why you're sorry, bro.
We've expressed that
I'm
you
gonna
can
get
stand
in
on the
trouble,
outside.
Daddy.
You can stand
You
on
don't
the
need
outside of
that
the
mask.
encampment and film all you want.
Okay, Eric can stand here too.
Stand on the outside of the encampment and film all you want.
Yeah.
You can stand on the outside of the encampment and film all
Yeah, I
that
can
you
stand
want.
anywhere I want. Yeah, that's the good part about
Like
being a
they're
student.
waving at the
Bro,
camera.
you know
That's
there's
what they're
9%
doing. They're just
acceptance rate
waving,
here?
saying
So I
hi.
had to work pretty hard. Yeah, I got into UCLA, 9% acceptance rate, so I can go where I want on this campus. Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, a student. I'm a student at UCLA. My name's Milagro Jones. Who are you?
How do you get in?
They let him in?
I just said that.
We're gonna ask you to
You don't
That's
know what voice
weird.
quad
They're
is
like,
part of you.
how'd you get in? Like, was he not supposed to get in? I mean, is it because he's the wrong color? I mean, I saw some black dudes in there, but they were like super black. Maybe it's because he's got blonde hair. That's what it is. It's his blonde hair.
Part of UCLA as a student, that's what we do. We walk around our school, bro.
You didn't fly in here.
Right? Did I fly in here?
We're politely asking you to
And
step
I'm
outside.
politely
Bro, if
asking
I could
you to
fly
step
in there, I
outside.
probably
I'm a
would've.
student here. Are you? Do you
That
work
flight would've been done.
Because I know Jasmine Rush, the dean of students, would like to know why you're putting your hand in one of her students' faces.
That's great.
So we're gonna have to get you identified, buddy, for harassing an African American student at school. What is the school a little too integrated for you? What you trying to segregate? You trying to resegregate the school or something?
Do you know why we're here now?
Look at these white liberals, bro. Look at these cosplayers. White
None of
liberals,
them know why they're
white libs
protesting.
cosplaying as the oppressed, stopping an African American student from accessing the school. Nothing new. Nothing new. Old as time. Story old as time. Nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new. So do y'all think y'all will catch the RICO Act when this is all said and done, or how you think it's gonna play out?
Oh shit, the RICO Act.
You guys are organized crime.
Yeah, we're gonna ask you to.
Oh, you know what? He's right. Everyone that's been arrested, well, at least the negative portions, should be charged as RICO. Because it's all for the same cause and they're doing the same damage. And is that a guy or a girl? Fuck.
Yeah, you guys are working together to commit a crime.
What's the crime?
So right now, you've assaulted multiple students. You've assaulted multiple community members, including myself. Which,
Do you have any evidence?
yes, I do. It was broadcast on
No, it's in a
CNN,
autonomous zone. There's no
Fox
rules.
News, and it was broadcast on people over here. They're the ones who ran off and told y'all I was recording right there. These are the ones that ran off. Hey, get him, guys. He's recording at the campus.
What's up, girl?
Oh my God, he has a phone and he's practicing his First Amendment rights. What's your problem, sir?
They don't have First Amendment in
Said you have a
Palestine.
problem,
Just kidding.
right?
I've
Bro,
never been
I
there.
was against censorship. When they try to take out explicit materials from kids' schools and stuff like that, then y'all are against censorship. But now when a student wants to record, suddenly you're wearing masks, you're wearing sunglasses, you're hiding your face, you're trying to censor people's freedoms and rights. Like,
Coward,
man, y'all are
will
very
be
confused
coward.
group of people, man. Is this SJP giving y'all these rules, or is this FJP?
FJB.
I am, because I'm a U.S. citizen, so I'm free to do anything I want. That's the cool thing about being a U.S. citizen. When you work hard and get into UCLA, see, I got my GED in prison. So that means less than 1% of us will ever get any college degree.
Hey, I'm part of the
UCLA,
1%.
the #1 public university in the nation. So I'm free to go anywhere on this campus I want.
Absolutely,
You
Taco.
can hold up
Cat.
all your sweaters. Ooh, let's see what we can see under there. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're fanning them.
Let's go over here. Uh-oh. Booga, booga, booga. Booga, booga, booga.
What are you doing?
Oh, look at these losers.
He's helping with the lighting.
Yeah, leave him alone. Don't waste your time. He's just a First Amendment auditor. He's not bothering you.
Yeah, go
Don't
ahead and
get
put that thing
triggered.
on. You don't know how to
I know it's
do
that
it.
time of the month, bro, but you'll be all right. You'll handle it.
Are you on your period? Drink some
Yeah,
fucking
listen to
cranberry
mommy.
juice.
She gave you orders. Do what she said. Follow rules. I was against censorship. When they try to.
What was the last one? Nope. Hey,
How y'all
hey, what's
doing?
up?
What's that? Don't record, you said?
What up? What y'all doing right now?
Got you.
I mean, protests are over.
And they're not cleaning it up.
That's true.
Usually it's cleaner because people aren't always eating snacks.
At least he's showing his
I think
kid the
this is a
stupidity.
clothing donation. It's like clothing donation drive or something like this. I've never seen
No,
it
it's where you get your
before.
heads. Oh,
But I
it
think
is
this is where
donation.
they actually donate clothes to
Weird.
people or something like that of that nature. So y'all can see this is one of the more important things that they do here.
Are they gonna send those clothes to
Fold
Palestine?
clothes,
What the
wash
fuck is that in the
clothes. I think it's
background?
laundry.
Oh my god, is it on fucking stilts? That looks unnatural. Maybe it's a fucking alien. Maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe I'm the only one seeing it.
I think these are the laundry people.
Maybe they're washing it in the pond.
Right.
What the hell's that hanging out of her? Oh, it's string.
So we got the laundry going on over here.
Daddy, can you record my melted chocolate?
Hold on.
Record my melted chocolate.
Hold on.
We have.
Bagels.
This
Oh
is
no,
crazy.
no, no, no. We can't have bagels in an encampment to free Palestinian people. Those bagels are part of why the Palestinian people are dying. Jewish people love bagels.
Chai, vegan chai. Bro, this is better than the restaurant.
Wait,
How
what
much
the
y'all
fuck is
charging?
vegan chai? It's a leaf. Wow.
Free. This is free.
Whatever you want. We have so much stuff.
Okay, y'all see this, right? This is crazy. This is all free. Yeah, maybe I do need to join this movement. They got all this free stuff. Hold on. We got Pete's Coffee.
Hey, let me get some of that vegan corn.
All the cups. Bro, I think that's...
Oh shit, that cold brew bottle. Let me have
correct me
that.
if I'm wrong, but those are like boxed lunches. Oh my
And that
God.
pasta salad.
That's fire. So this is the fountain. I know if you know UCLA fountain, it's not the one where you dip in and make the little pact. That sounded real cultish, but it's not that one. It's a different fountain. So you see we got a lot of stuff going on around this fountain.
They're really doing a whole lot of nothing but talking on their phone.
We're not gonna interrupt anything. There seems to be some private things over there going on.
Why are they not interacting with everybody? You know, singing Kumbaya or Alpha Nugget? Nope, can't sing that one.
The encampment for like the 5th time. Haven't found Ryan.
Oh, no mask, no mask.
You're here for the 2nd time.
Yeah.
I'm here for like the 5th time. And yeah, as you can see, we're auditing our First Amendment rights and showing that. Well, I am. You're just my tag along, and just showing that we can record.
Yeah, sure. You're a tag along.
Looking at us.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Just noticed.
There's handprints.
Walk on it.
Chalked out flag right here.
Accidentally dump your coffee on.
I think that's paint, not chalk.
Paint. Oh man.
Can you just make sure you're not recording people's faces?
Oh, as long as you don't walk up
They're
on me,
wearing
that's fine,
masks.
but if you walk up on me, I'm gonna
Just
have to
make
record you
sure you're
because
not
I'm
recording people's faces. Are you fucking stupid? A mask is required in there, remember, idiot?
First Amendment auditor, so.
Are you able to go out?
Oh, by the way, terms of service, Jeff, there has to be no profanity when the first 20 seconds of your video. Hence the reason why I play music. Jeff, read the fucking terms of service. Plus, I will never be monetized. So terms of service apply to you.
Nah, bro, you able to ask yourself to leave. That's about it. Come on, Lydia. How y'all doing?
Good, good.
Dip in a second. All right.
Oh, no mask. No mask.
You gotta get some footage as much as you can. We're not gonna mess with this guy. He looks serious. Yeah, we're not messing with you, bro. You look serious, bro. We're gonna leave you alone, all right?
Wait, did that say stop the U.S. war machine?
We're gonna leave you alone, all right?
However, ladies and gentlemen, and people of UCLA, who obviously got into that school because you're very intelligent and way smarter than I am, because I probably never would have gotten to UCLA. I mean, Boston College was a different story. But stop the U.S. war machine. Okay. Are they protesting against the military and foreign wars? Or are they protesting against Israel in Palestine, in the Gaza Strip? Because I think they think the U.S. is actually, boots on ground, which, according to, Lloyd Austin, there's no boots on ground. But we will have weapons with ammo. We're building a pier, but we're on the water side. Yeah, because it doesn't connect to land at all. Right. Lloyd Austin is also very intelligent. He's an Army general, 4-star, retired. Secretary of Defense. So he must be like super smart and super important.
Don't worry, guys. This will all be over soon. You guys won't be here much longer, so you won't have to deal with me much longer. Don't worry. They're planning on shutting you guys down soon, so you don't gotta worry.
Bonfire.
This won't last much longer. Come on, let's go this way. Let's check out the art scene.
Oh man, graffiti.
What about it? You want me to push it? Oh man, hold on.
It's still wet. Oh.
Have you been here before?
Was that a fucking Palestinian Black Lives Matter flag? I love these people. Where can I get that?
Have you been here before?
Absolutely, she definitely has. She's created some awesome art here before. She's pretty much about to be a regular pretty soon. Yeah. Yep.
How am I regular if I'm gifted and talented?
Oh yeah, she's also in the Gifted and Talented program. She got to tell everyone that.
That's not regular, Daddy.
I'm sure you know how that is. So she'll probably be going here one day, or maybe Harvard. I think she'll probably want to go to Harvard.
Harvard.
What do you mean, Ika?
I can record downtown in front of businesses. Even I can record on Rodeo Drive. They don't like it, but I can do it. So you see that guy's recording. So the reason why I keep flipping it around and bringing up race when I'm around these protesters is because that's one of their trigger words.
He's right. Very big trigger word. And second he used it, they were like, "Oh no, I don't know what to do. Fuck. Are you? I'm not racist. We don't use the N-word in here. Black Lives Matter. You see the flag over there? We're good. We're good. There's like 5 other tokens in here, so you're good. We don't discriminate, but most of us are white, and the tokens we just leave alone because they're all by themselves, unlike everyone else, which was in groups. I mean, not that I noticed or anything, but kind of odd. So let's see what else it looks like inside from the overview head to which that guy was referring to, which is another person that does cool shit, and it's hosted by the Decoy Voice because why not? Why not have 2 Asians with really good voices, right? Am I right? All right.
At UCLA are allowed to occupy their campus, and the police only seem to arrest the one guy up there filming that footage. As Anthony Cabasa shows us from a drone, these activists appear to be giving fight training because whatever the heck they're learning is going to be so effective should they find themselves in a brawl tonight.
Ever get into a fight with those fag foo? I don't know what it's called. I'm totally scared, guys. Yo, that dude looks like he's trying to trip me, and he's trying to trip me while I'm punching him in the face. If this was a UFC match, because I don't condone violence on the streets at all. But it looks like he's in an octagon. Right?
But as students in Austin, Texas question why the police arrive in riot gear,
Why are you in riot gear? There's no riot gear! Why are you in riot gear?
UCLA's security could do nothing to stop their protest.
Oh, there's no
so
riot
they quickly found out what happens when police don't disperse your mostly peaceful protest. Where these masked LARPers, or live-action role players, scuffle over what honestly looks like one of those toy lightsabers from Disneyland.
You don't want to fight for real. Oh, but they'll fucking put a laser in your eye, pussy. And fireworks.
When the fireworks don't work, they begin fighting over the fencing that surrounds their liberated zone. So the counter-protesters begin to attack their walls.
Stay strong! Stay strong! Stay strong!
Holy shit, it's all for optics. There's literally press all over here in the right in the middle of the screen. Taking pictures.
Stay strong! Stay strong!
All press.
Stay strong!
Where this just looks like a low-budget version of Game of Thrones. Not like a high school play, but like if they only casted unemployed bums. Because even when they're fighting, it really looks like they're either unwilling or incapable of actually hurting each other, as a local ABC affiliate calls out the LAPD for not being there to protect both sides.
Somebody is being beaten with a stick and punches in the middle of the lawn. Where are the police? Where is security? Where are these people? Where is authority here? This has gone now on for over an hour and a half. And it is absolutely appalling, in my estimation, that we have not seen any response.
So several hours later, the LAPD, alongside the...
You just happen to sneak in, right? Because you're blending in with your mask and your turban, toboggan, whatever. With 2 cans of bear spray. Bear mace. 2 cans of bear mace. And like, when they're doing their raving shit, you come in like, oh yeah, it's a raven. Be like, yeah, bitches. Hey, you fucking bitches.
CHP finally moved in,
Get out of their way! Get out of their way!
wearing gas masks to many jeers from the crowd.
You go this way. Come off the stairs and leave. Everybody needs to leave.
But what happened to UCLA's Excalibur
sword?
A sword, bro? A sword, bro?
What the
What are you
fuck?
doing, pigs? Everyone, please stand back. What are you doing, pig? Please stand back.
As with all the Lord of the Rings sieging and Harry
Where'd
Potter
the sword
fireworks,
come from?
I'm certain this CHP copper wielding this sword would have quickly quelled any protest. Or if they could just do what they did in Georgia, the country, not the state.
You know what? It's not a bad idea. I guess I might as well just go full Viking on them. Which now I know why the Berserkers were so fucking awesome is because they were on shrooms. That's why they were fucking barbaric. So imagine that. If I was in a movie about Vikings, YouTube, because that would be crazy. You know, I don't do drugs. Or I don't have an axe. And you know what?
Or at the very least, how South Florida handled their college occupation.
Look at those shields. Yeah, Yeti, that's literally why the Berserkers were the way they were. They would take the shrooms. And that's why I've been talking about trying to make mead with shrooms in it.
But this is just the conundrum that only occurs in places like deeply Democrat Los Angeles. As if their liberal mayor wants to save the protesters from the mob, and she unleashes the LAPD with water cannons and mass arrests, she's a jackbooted thug just like the police. But if she surrenders the campus, pulls back the cops from restoring order, then the student body that's being blocked from campus kicks down their walls, the media just cries how much the city failed the students. But I honestly don't think it's as much the city to blame as it's the parents, but that's an entirely different story. But what I really mean is, the media is becoming Godzilla. And although that's the dumbest thing I've said, it's still true, as Godzilla loves to destroy Japan, but if anything else destroys Japan, he's pissed. The same way our media doesn't seem to care when the left destroys the fabric of society in America. But if anything else happens to do anything remotely similar, how dare they destroy the city? That's our thing. As I saw media coverage non-stop running fluff pieces for the protests with those same mostly peaceful spins over everything, desperately trying to mitigate.
You know what? I like the fact that I switched to Restream so I can put the actual chats up on the screen without having to click. Pretty awesome. I mean, I pay more, but I don't really give a fuck.
The actual scary aspects of what these college campuses are teaching these kids, as The View tells daytime television viewers how righteous they are.
I think we need to shift the framing of these college protests, in fact, in my view. I think college campuses have been the place for anti-war protests for as far as I can remember.
Shit. When I take shrooms and I try to do, stuff I normally do, it's completely different, but at the same time, it's the same. Like, imagine doing a Spartan race on shrooms. I mean, I'm too old for that shit now. My body's been broken. But imagine, I could probably do it.
I think it's very distressing that we are framing these as pro-Palestinian protests.
Ignoring who they actually pledge allegiance to.
Yes, we're all Hamas!
Really?
As at Stanford University,
I
they
wonder if all
actually
these kids know that Hamas is a designated terrorist organization in the United States. So when they're saying that kind of shit, why the fuck are they not being arrested? They're admitting to being a terrorist.
wear their headbands. And at CUNY, they straight up celebrate the attackers.
Homemade rocket launchers. The Palestinian Air Force. Shout out the Palestinian Air Force. Shout out the drones. Shout out the paragliders.
Whoa.
No, we can't be shy about this. We can't be shy about talking about this. Shout out the resistance storming that wretched border wall on.
Now, are all these activists celebrating this? No. But why is it that the media, for the most part, is ignoring it? And likely many of you are seeing this aspect of the college protests for the first time from a random meme news channel called Decoy Voice. Because these protests are divided in three groups. The extreme side that celebrates the attacks, the students that know somewhat of what's going on and don't want the US to be involved in funding both sides of a war, and then the useful idiots that actually have no idea why they're there, but are so desperate for social media approval, they're willing to join arms with this guy. And most importantly, the media that's mitigating what's actually happening then only seems to be angry at the police for not being the only adults in the room, while simultaneously praising the activists for their bravery. You know, the same group at UCLA that sees a woman eating a banana probably 50 yards from—
That's pretty interesting. I wonder what happened if both of them fought on shrooms. Like, would it have been one of those fights where that no one really gets the upper hand until maybe 20, 30 minutes in?
them, but then takes to Twitter to over 5 million views, complaining that one of them has a banana allergy, so this woman showed up waving a banana like a machine gun. This is the group that demands two very aggressive military forces stop going to war. The same group that underwent fight school during the day, later got in brawls with pipes and fireworks, but apparently most damage was done with pepper spray. I sadly don't think any military force is going to listen to either of those groups, let alone convince Biden to stop funding the war machine. I'm so glad my tax dollars are going to pay off the loans for these college kids, as these protests have now canceled UCLA classes in the middle of the semester, where their campus is now filled with communist recruitment papers and Soviet graffiti, as universities back east hold dance parties for justice. Colleges up north have straight up been shut down, where the students are now joining together in prayer.
Well, it's not an E, bro.
And I honestly have no problem with the freedom of religion, so if these college kids want to all convert to Islam and adopt the ideologies that are seemingly very incompatible with the modern-day progressive left, by all means, let them. I just don't think that was the original plan when these parents help their kids work hard, get good grades, high SAT and ACT scores, attend all those extracurriculars to get into the Ivy League, all for the low price of $90,000 annually, and after 4 years, that diploma is absolutely useless. But at least they got experience in sleeping in a tent and being told to leave by the police, as that's probably more applicable to their actual life path than whatever they're teaching in college anyways. So if you like my base state tea, head over to decoyvoice.com to get your own, and if you appreciate my concise...
More than 2,000 people...
So what we're going to see is a few videos from the people inside the encampment. Some of them is what the media wanted to show you, which we also saw what the media didn't show you, because they're pretty fucking racist. Or they're just dumb. I'm going to go with a combination of both. But let's see all these campus protests. Now that, you saw some good stuff, and it's time to see what the media wants you to see, because the media is the greatest enemy next to the elites.
Now arrested in pro-Palestine protests on college campuses across the country just over the past 2 weeks. Right now, police are monitoring UCLA's campus after arresting 210 demonstrators there. Police by the hundreds, equipped with riot gear, flashbangs, raiding their encampment early Thursday morning. I mean, we were non-stop with this coverage 24 hours ago. The group who ran that encampment says their movement continues and that they'll be back. But the school's chancellor has a message for them. We'll get into that message in just a little bit. Then on the other side of the country, the New York Police Department saying nearly half of the 282 people arrested during dual campus raids on Tuesday.
And this is why it always happens on the weekend. You took a day off. They all cleaned up and left to revamp, re-energize, restock, what it may be. If they're smart, they're not. I wonder if they would actually have a protest on campus on May 4th. Just curious. Are they going to try to repeat history? Oh, I'm sorry. That was in 1970, so they don't know history. So never mind. Never mind.
They weren't even students. We have live team coverage on the latest developments from these protests and others. News Nation's Rich McHugh is in New York, but let's begin with Nancy Liu, live on UCLA's campus once again. Nancy, talk about a completely different scene there compared to 24 hours ago.
Oh, Marky, incredibly different, and it's been just 24 hours. Behind me, the Royce Quad. It is clear and clean, but it remains blocked off, so things are not back to normal yet for UCLA students. And what unfolded here over the past week has triggered anger, fear, and new concerns.
The situation's going to keep going on. I'm not worried for my safety, just if you avoid the area. Like, I can stay in my dorms, I can just
that's
go
smart.
It's not the worry, it's just more of an inconvenience and more just a waste of time, resources, etc.
That kid's smart.
There is unease on campus with buzz of a possible new encampment or protest, despite what happened just 24 hours ago. The law enforcement sweep, which started with multiple rounds of flashbangs and hundreds of officers in riot gear. The operation turned the heart of UCLA's campus into what seemed like a war zone. It followed violent clashes the night before with pro-Palestinian demonstrators allegedly coming under attack by pro-Israel counter-protesters. An unlawful assembly was declared, leading to the clearing of the encampment and the arrests of over 200 protesters. Over at USC, recent unrest added to security concerns, prompting the cancellation of the main stage commencement ceremony next week. And now there's concern of the same fate here at UCLA. While the UCLA campus is now quiet, classes remain remote for all students, with concern among seniors that potential new unrest may also threaten commencement here on June 14th. Here's UCLA's chancellor.
If we can, we should have graduations, and I think we probably may see some.
Whoever this guy's PR guy is, probably should have checked the lighting, because he looks like a the master race.
Disruptions.
Now, in reference to the encampment, which went from peaceful to unlawful, Chancellor Jean Block called the past week a painful period for UCLA, sure to leave a scar on campus history. Marky?
Yeah, the disorder, the lawlessness, just unbelievable and unparalleled at times.
Yeah, man, this, wow. And they allowed it. They're allowing it. Until it gets way past that point. Where were these people when they were talking about, BLM protests? They were doing way worse, but they were like, "Oh, they're just angry. They're voicing their thoughts and opinions, and they are oppressed. So just Black Lives Matter." Dude, they're in riot gear. They know how to get past it. I promise. That's their whole job. Yo, this looks like a fucking scene out of a movie. Like one of those movies where basically, futuristic movies where the police state comes in. This is what it looks like. Holy fuck, this is a what's the word? Precedent? No. Could be a precedent. I think I'm going to go with that word. Of what's to come if we get 4 more years of, well, the guy. That's kind of endearment. So I guess the team leader is the guy with the red or the orange thing on his helmet. Well, they're complying at least. Almost. Nope. More firecracker. Firework. Where's your shield? Hello, media guy. I'm not sure I understand why they're wearing helmets too. And that guy's got a whole lot of respirator. They're moving. They're moving them. Here we go. There we go. And then he throws it. I mean, at least they're not burning it like you guys would. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Watch out!
What was that for? What did he grab?
Watch
I was part of this shirt. Kind of curious why that happened. A little strange. Maybe the red females. Like that. Get him.
Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay where you are.
Non-lethal rounds aren't fun. He's ready. Yeah. Yeah, he's like, chill out, buddy. Chill out.
Everybody stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Yeah, this is where the sword will come in handy. Camera's right up in everyone's face. It's kind of strange how all this happens. You know, this looked like the scene. No lie. These kids really don't know what they're protesting for. They're just eating slowly. For these, I wonder if these same kids, if they're around on September 11th, would they be siding with the government when they did that attack? Would they? Because you know that they like that. They like terrorists, so they would side with the government because, well, we know what happened there. YouTube, not really. We know, you know. That's not a W. They're regrouping, and it's not fucking sucking. And your umbrellas. people are just standing there to stand. Getting their fucking 15-minute Shield. I believe this is the raid on Colombia. Not raid.
What? This is 2 right here.
Oh, all right. It's never a good thing when you see moving people because there's so much more room for activities, you know?
It's tied on. It's tied on. Zip tied. Zip tied. Zip tied.
It's just
zip tied on the line. Team 2 preachers. Right here. Lois. Look. Snips. This is zip tied here. That's it. Zip tied.
building barricading.
Yeah, I got 5. You gotta breathe the way you walk. Hold one that way, and then make room for me.
Door.
You got up top there. Where's the larger run spreader? You got to walk up top. Can you reach it? Can you, Hold on. Hold on, I got this. Hold on, I gotta move this. It's a clamp. It's just a clamp. Watch out, back up. Yeah, hold on.
Oh, that's what the fuck is that?
Alright, one at a time. There we go. On the other side. Great, you want this? Watch it, John. Hold on. One more. Get in there. No good. You got the grinder? Grinder.
These cops will never get through here.
Just so everybody knows, they're pushing up against the barricade. What's that? What is that?
Look, it had nothing to do with freeing Palestine, just so you know. This school has nothing to do with it.
Lift that up. Lift this up. Lift this up. Good job. Not a good thing. You push them there that way. Can you cut it or not? Yeah. Somebody work that head. Your head, boys. Cut it out. Ready and knock off. We go down. Hey, where do we need to go down here? Water. Something else that's smelling Flashbang over. Let's deploy a flashbang. There you go.
Israel has absolutely...
Now, this is the fun part. This guy went through 2 protests and he was asking, hey, like, why y'all here? And some of them were like, well, I'm not supposed to talk to you.
No intent on hurting even one Palestinian.
We can live together in peace and serve God. That's what it's written.
Everybody,
you don't like it? Too bad.
We have Zionists. Who have entered the camp.
Who should the people be supporting? The people of Israel, Palestine, or should it just be everyone come together and find peace?
You cannot logically...
We are headed to Columbia University to see what is going on with the protests that are happening here at these college campuses. We're going to go see what's going on, talk to people. I honestly don't know too much about what's happening with the Israeli conflict and the Palestine conflict, so we're going to go talk to them, see what all this chaos is about, and should be wild. Colleges across the country are breaking out with pro-Palestine protests due to the ongoing war in Israel. Palestinians are making their voices heard by taking over streets in big cities like New York City. In this video, I will be speaking with New Yorkers and sneaking into the pro-Palestine encampment at Columbia University, where students and protesters have taken over the campus and destroyed historic buildings in hopes of raising awareness for Palestine. So what's going on inside of the college right now?
What's going on is these pro-Hamas protesters are basically taking the campus hostage, and they're just not letting go until they have these obscure demands of, finishing the war, and they have no idea what's actually going on. So honestly, it's pretty crazy.
And how much students really wanted Palestine to be free from the oppressors? Why don't they just go over there and fight with them? Pretty sure they'll welcome them. Maybe. Gays for Palestine? Probably not so much.
How much are you paying to go to college here?
I pay $60K a year.
And you can't even go in right now?
No, I can't. I don't feel safe going on, and I'm paying to be here. I'm Jewish and Israeli, and it's just sad, honestly.
Have there been fights that have broken out inside of the university between the Jews and the Palestinians?
Yeah, they've been highly aggressive. They thrown water bottles, they snatched our flags, our Israeli flags. We did a counter protest. You can see the difference in our protests against their protests. Their protests are very violent and aggressive while we just sing for peace. So it's just sad.
What are they protesting for right now?
They're protesting for globalizing the Intifada, basically, killing as many Jews and Israelis around the world. And it's just sad, honestly.
So there's a war between Jews and Palestinians.
Yeah, but it's not as simple as you just said. It's way more complicated than that. At the end of the day, everybody just wants peace, but the definition of peace can be very subjective, for sure.
We are here by the Columbia University to show for the world that Jewish people stay with the Palestinian. We are Jewish people that they never recognize the state of Israel. The stand of Jewish people is that we can stay together with the Palestinian with no problems as before the upcoming of the state of Israel. The Jewish people was live together live together like brothers and sisters, no problems.
Cannot be blocking the sidewalk.
We moved to another spot, and this group of Jewish men got in an argument with another Jew.
So I respect your opinion about the state, and you don't have to believe in it, you don't have to support it, and you don't have to live in it.
Don't say that you represent Judaism, and that's all.
I'm not claiming to represent you. I'm just saying you're still included to me. I'm still including you and the Jewish people, but you're not including me, right? You're not including me.
I'm not including you and you're not including me. We do separate things. No, we do it. We
don't change my religion. That's all. That's all I want. That's all. Okay, no problem. That's all.
I'm just saying I consider you a part of the Jewish people. And you don't consider me a part of the Jewish people. To the best of my knowledge, this is part of several sects within Judaism that believe that the books of the Bible, they believe that God basically said that the Jews are not allowed to try to establish a state on their own.
About that, Yeti. He really does.
And only when God decides can the third temple be rebuilt. Is that an accurate description?
No, it's not. It's not.
Only when God decides, He will take us back. By human force, or not by human force, only with godliness.
When God does that, what do you think is going to happen to the Palestinian people?
They're gonna live together in peace. We're gonna live together in peace and serve God. That's what it's written.
Everybody,
you don't like it? Too bad.
I respect and understand what you believe. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's true. But I think it's important to realize that just because two groups of people oppose a certain cause doesn't mean they're on the same side. And because their religious beliefs are that it's wrong to have a Jewish state in any way without divine power, then they'll oppose that under any flag necessary. But it doesn't actually mean that they're friends to the Palestinian people.
So what do you think about what's going on here?
I think that any Jew who does not support the state of Israel is not a real Jew and should be excommunicated. That's what I think.
Are you Jewish yourself?
Yes.
And why should they be excommunicated? These people claim they're Jews, and you guys claim you're Jews as well.
I just think they're dumb.
Isn't it disrespectful to talk about people like that?
How did they earn my respect in the first place?
What do you think about his comments that he just made about these groups of
It's disrespectful. Just imagine me talking about Israelis like that. They're all dumb. Wouldn't that be disrespectful?
I mean, you probably
you have to be objective.
This is how they're always going to be, no matter what, right? To them, it's not about a made-up genocide, right? So you can't.
Could I just say one thing about it? Like, it's not about religion, it's not about politics, it's about humanity.
For them, it's about
it's about humanity. And the war should stop, the killing should stop. It's not about religion, it's about humanity.
Anything else you'd like to add to those comments?
My main point is that things are being omitted. When you get your news, you're not seeing the fact that Hamas is essentially completely crippled and almost completely destroyed. There is no more Hamas, pretty much. It's almost all gone. Israel's closing the war out. It's about to be over. People think that the only people that have died are civilians. That just doesn't make any sense. When something doesn't add up, you're supposed to question it. But people say, oh, 30,000 civilians died, but the rockets, they stopped firing. Hamas is on its back foot. A lot of the Hamas leaders are being assassinated and taken out, but they think it's only civilians dying. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
After speaking with many people outside, I decided to take the risk of entering into the university and going inside the encampment. I went to the encampment and it was very strange. The protesters had taken over the campus with their tents, and I tried to speak with the protesters, but no one would answer my questions. How long have you guys been in here for?
Oh, we're not talking.
How long have you guys been inside of here for?
So we're not press trained really.
Upon entering inside the encampment, I had to agree to their community guidelines. I found number 7 very strange, refusing to share details of anyone you meet inside the camp with school administration and NYPD. Inside the encampment, it was filled with signs and messages, and they even had created their own library. They had free food for anyone inside the encampment and brand new camping gear. I was then kicked out of the camp after being ambushed by 4 leaders of the camp for filming. Later that night, a few students went into the camp, and this is what happened to them.
We have Zionists. Who have entered the camp. We are going to create a human chain. Where I am standing. Please join me in this chain. Going
You
to
see how hostile this
slowly
is? And you're asking me not to record?
walk and take a step forward.
Yeah, I absolutely feel threatened. You guys don't have to do this, you know? You're all here because we're here. Why are you giving us
We were here
power?
before you came here.
I understand that, but you're doing what
Repeat after me.
you're doing what you're
Repeat after me. I'm bored. I'm bored. We would like you to leave. We would like you
If you're bored, go home.
My name's Aiden.
We're just actually trying to have a community meeting in a second.
Well, we're asking you nicely.
Why can't we be on the lawn?
Because you're not respecting the safety.
I'm on the lawn. You know I pay to go here.
You violated the community guidelines. What community guidelines?
Do you think the majority of these college students honestly know exactly what they're protesting for?
The majority of these college students are here on a government loan. They are studying something unbelievably stupid. They are basically being bilked for money. They have no idea. It's the next cool thing to do. The average person, I think, at these protests is the kid that isn't cool or good looking enough to be invited to a house party.
God damn.
So because they're not invited to a house party, they make their own, which is out here, which is why what happens when they summon these people with a flyer, 10,000 of them show up. These are 10,000 people with nowhere else to be, fundamentally. So, no, I don't believe that they have any idea what they're protesting. I don't think they know about what the Green Line is, or the 87 or the 67 borders, or the 48 war. These people don't know what river and what sea. I think they think it's from the Hudson River to the Atlantic, maybe? Like, they have no idea what river and what sea.
Who should the people be supporting? The people of Israel, Palestine, or should it just be everyone come together and find peace?
You cannot logically and fruitfully say that you support the people of Palestine for several reasons. One, they elected Hamas. They are amongst the most religiously Muslim countries or territories in the world. This idea that they're these beautiful, friendly people, they are extreme. They are like ISIS level. They want a caliphate. So that's number one. Number two, the word Palestinian was created in 1967 by Yasser Arafat after they lost yet another war. They are Jordanian. In fact, if one is honest, every Arab state that we know today was created after 1917. People talk about the division of Palestine, but real Palestine was right after World War I. That included all of Jordan. So what they want is not a two-state solution. What they want is a four-state solution. They want Israel, Gaza, Jordan, and the West Bank. And on top of that, that's not even counting Syria, Lebanon, and all the other Levantine Arab countries. The reality is that these people who have become the most metastasized form of Islamist in that region are not wanted by other Arabs. Other Arabs are so happy to push them in their fight with Israel and don't want to take a single one of them. That's what it comes down to. If they are Arabs, they belong in other Arab countries. So if you're going to support someone, if you want peace, the answer is population swaps, and it's to create an actual Jewish state with its own borders without a constant need to somehow provide food and water to its neighbors who also hate them.
Do you think America should be involved with this conflict? Because we are about 6,000 miles away from what is going on. Do you think we should be involved with what's going on?
So this is one of the unfortunate parts of the right, and the more fringe parts keep arguing, what does it matter to us? I mean, what do you mean, what does it matter to us? This is the only foothold of the West in the world, and certainly in the Mideast. If you look around the rest of the planet, look at every Western country. Open borders, no free speech, limitless immigration. They give the immigrants all the benefits. They allow them to riot on the streets. Israel and America are the only two countries left that have any amount of control of their borders, of freedom of speech, of freedom of religion. And that is why these people hate Israel so much. To many people, it isn't even about the Jews. It's actually a hatred of any country they perceive as being white and as having closed borders and any kind of nationalism. Israel to them is the last bastion of this, and they hate it so much because they They only see the world in terms of brown and white. Israel is whiter, their opponents are browner, they must be right. And as far as why it matters to us, the amount of money we're throwing out there, look at some of these agencies, how much money they're taking up for nothing. They are not even close to the amount of money we send to Israel, which only can use it to buy our weapons anyway. And the final thought, and this is very important, we give Israel money because we want them to upkeep this endlessly defensive war with their neighbors. People on the left think that if we stop giving Israel money, Israel will just disappear. Israel, if we stop giving Israel money, Israel will have to start fighting offensive wars using their actual military might, because it's much more expensive to sit in this endless stalemate and defend your savage neighbors crossing your borders than it is to just flat out push them out, right? That is a luxury to live this way, and what we're being pushed upon is effectively it is effectively the racism of lowered expectations. Israel's being told by the West that you need to be better than them, and why do these so-called progressives think this way? Are they suggesting that they think that Arabs are unable to make better decisions than Jews? Is that what they're saying? So if you stop funding Israel, Israel will have to go on a warpath, because Israel is never disappearing. Israel is a 1900-year-old dream of the Jewish people. We predate just about every other culture on the planet. We're not going away. Not again. So if you stop giving us money, we're just going to have to find it ourselves. So that would be unfortunate for everybody. And Israel also, America pays for a little influence, or as you see now, quite a bit of influence over Israeli politics. It's pay to play. In Russia, we have a saying, he who pays for the band orders the music. So if you stop paying for the music, don't be surprised when the band plays songs you don't like.
At the end of the day, this war and battle that is going on is between religion, race, and land.
All of it. All three are mixed together with the, obviously with the addition that Jews are one of the few, what we call an ethno-religious group, which is it's a group that has kept largely the same religion, and because of that, the same ethnicity, and it's the two feedback. Sikhs are the other example of this. Okay. So yes, it's all three of those things mixed together, which in the Mideast is not surprising.
What president do you think will be best to control the situation?
There is simply no question about this topic. We had 3 years, if you don't count, of Donald Trump, where there were no conflicts. Russia made no territorial gain. Iran actually kept to its borders, and there was no war just about anywhere. Now, unfortunately, when dealing with people who live and think like savages, you cannot show weakness, you cannot show moral equivocacy, and you can't not try to play the both sides argument. There is no question that Donald Trump is, setting aside if he's better for America or not, he is so much better for the Mideast, and he is better for peace, because the answers speak for themselves.
What are we seeing here in New York City with these protests that are going on?
What we're seeing is that Israel isn't doing genocide. They're falsely accusing Israel of doing genocide in order that they can support terrorism. Israel has absolutely no intent on hurting even one Palestinian.
And your sign says Free Palestine, Stop the Genocide. What is going on with the Palestinians?
Well, the Palestinians have been occupied under oppression for 75 years, and we're fighting back to get our land back, to be free. We are basically slaves, just like the blacks we were slaves in America. And Israel is a terrorist state. It is a true terrorist state. It's a cancer in the Middle East and keeps growing. They think they should have that land. They believe it was promised to them by God, but they don't believe in God. It's all about control. And Israel, to us, the Palestinian, is just a base for the United States, and it is it's a new way of colonizing the Middle East because they have oil and petroleum.
We were just talking to some other people over here. We're talking to some Palestinians, and you came over here yelling.
Okay. Oh, yes.
And what are you yelling for? What are you about?
Well, I am against Hamas, and the chants that I was yelling, mostly in Arabic, were also against Hamas. For example, our blood with our soul, we will redeem you, O Israel. It's like a pun on the kind of what they say, you know?
So are these people bad people, or are you
what's going on? Listen, I think these people are just misguided. I don't know these people well enough to know if they're good people or if they're bad people. But I think that they're misguided in not standing up to Hamas, which also is a danger to the Arab world.
Okay, and so are the Palestinian people supporting Hamas?
Some of them are, some of them aren't. But even the ones that aren't are hostage of them, and it's really unfortunate for them.
From what I've seen so far, I've been talking to people, it sounds like it's such a complex issue that really no one has the answers.
Well, it is a very complex issue, but some things aren't complex. Like You know, war is bad, terrorism is bad, all these things are bad. We stand against them. In fact, I think even they stand against them in the way that they understand, and I stand against it in the way that I understand. But ultimately, even they and I, we have the same goal. We want peace and prosperity for our children, and we don't want our heads to get chopped off by the other side, you know?
And after walking around and talking to some New Yorkers, we heard that a new encampment had been set up at NYU by pro-Palestinian protesters.
And what are you guys standing for here at this rally?
We're here because NYU is complicit in this genocide. They have many divestments that help and contribute to surveillance of Palestinians and destroying their homes. So we believe that our tuition should go towards our education and not contribute to a genocide. It's simple as that.
Okay, so the main reason why the students are protesting is because money from NYU is going to Israel or to support the genocide?
Yeah, and it's going towards many investments that are complicit in the genocide right now. And there's a university in occupied Palestine, Tel Aviv, that gives education to Israeli students. Meanwhile, every single university in Gaza has been bombed, and our tuition is part of that.
You guys are saying that your tuition is being used to bomb and commit crimes on the other side of the continent.
Part of our tuition, yes, part of our tuition. We need to divest from Israel.
I'd like
and
to know
invest
where
in
you
our
got that
education.
information.
How long do you think the students will be here for?
As long as needed be. I'm not too sure. Until we hear from the administration and our wants and needs are at least addressed.
Okay. Do you think the students will be willing to be here for the next 30 days if needed?
Yes.
Year?
We'll see. As long as it takes as long as it takes.
What's your opinion on what's
As long
going
as
on
George
here?
Soros
My
pays
opinion
for it.
is, at first, I respect all this campus. They are all my students. They are all my classmates. But I want to say this protest have some problems because they support for Palestine, right? But at first, Palestine invade Israel. Is that truth for all the peoples? But also, Israel killed Palestinian peoples, also the children or the hospitals. What I want to say is this protest should to make the U.S. stop support for the Israel weapons because all the United States peoples are taxpayers. The United States makes our tax to make weapons to support them to war. We should stop the wars, right? Yes. All you guys support for me, right?
Bro,
We should to change the protest.
I actually understood what he's saying.
To
I
make
agree
the
with
United
it.
States people stop pay tax for the war.
Go to work.
But also, we should not make the campus to stand for any others of country.
And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel. We are so close to 100,000 subscribers.
All right.
I'm in here.
Now I'm glad this is the last video, of course. He asks people, why are you here? He asks these protesters and these young leaders of future leaders of America, why are you here?
New York City right now, standing outside of a Palestine protest, and today we're going to be asking these students why they are protesting, because I've seen videos and I don't know if all these students understand exactly why they are here or if they're just joining the crowd. I want to know if they actually understand why they are protesting and see if they can give me any good answers. What are you guys out here protesting for?
No comment.
Why are you guys out here today?
Speak to the organizers.
Why can't I wanted to ask you though.
Yeah, I know
Official
you're
statements from the organizers only.
Support Palestinian people, but you know, if you actually go over there, that little satchel thing you have, they probably won't appreciate it.
In the simplest terms, why are you guys protesting? Why are you guys protesting today?
Yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea if we...
Why are you guys protesting?
Just to be a part of the cause.
And what's the cause?
She's honest.
Yeah, I'm not the right person to talk to either.
It's not our job to talk. We're just here to support. We're not the spokespeople of this event. This is the wrong people to talk to.
I'm not asking for the spokesperson. I'm just asking why you guys are protesting.
This is...
Even though we would call the police if we're in trouble, the police are a repressive system.
Oh.
They do not do any good for any community. They are not stopping crime. Police arrive after crime has been committed. We fund the police as if they solve all the community's problems. We should defund the police and put that money towards community resources like mental health, drug addiction rehabilitation, schools.
Figure I have an idea. Stop sending money to Ukraine, Israel, Palestinian people. China, Taiwan. Well, pretty much everybody, except for us. Imagine if we used our taxpayer dollars towards the American people. I know I sound like a fucking broken record. I know I sound like an isolationist, but I am. You keep your hello, other McCoulson. Just kidding. How you doing, kittens? You totally broke my train of thought. It'll come back to me.
Community programs, and it would keep people out of committing crimes. The cops, all they do is try to get as many brown and black people into the prison system because mass incarceration these days is really just modern day slavery.
Whoa.
So,
listen, lady, I totally am a brown person. Maybe I've been handcuffed a few times, maybe by the police 1 or 2 times, but come on. They don't really go after people like us. Wow, that just sounded racist. You know what? Maybe it's because I'm not the brown that they're supposed to be. Goes, I don't talk like this, man. That's fucking Cuban. My bad.
even if I might call the cops if I need help, the cops.
Oh.
The police. The way that system runs. The police do more bad than they do good.
But you would call them if you needed help?
Yeah,
Yes.
So why are you guys protesting today?
So if she called the cops, hear me out, and they came to assist her, would she be calling them pieces of shit and, all those things? Oh, thank you for arresting that guy that was beating me, you piece of shit. You fucking terrorist. We should defund you.
I don't want to talk to press, I'm sorry.
They don't really want to talk. Why are you guys protesting here today?
I don't want to do this, sorry.
We're asking people why they are protesting here today.
Because I want to see empire fall.
What empire?
Roman?
From the U.S. to Israel.
That's an empire?
The empire that's propped up by capitalism.
Capitalism.
And
free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free Haiti, free Hawaii, free Puerto Rico, liberation for all.
Why are they giving out masks right now?
Free Hawaii, free Puerto Rico.
Oh, so many things wrong with this. Listen, Asian lady waving a Palestinian flag. I don't know if you know this, because you should be in college. Maybe they didn't go over this part yet in college, but Hawaii, it's kind of free. I don't know. Maybe it's because, the Kingdom of Hawaii, which basically was actually good, except for when they had the British rule over them. But, that's never mind. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is pretty free. I mean, they haven't just fully said, hey, we want to be a state. Because if they did that and a vote came out, they would get the votes to become a state. Because you know what? Vote blue, no matter who.
Oh, liberation for all.
And why are they giving out masks right now? Are they trying to cover everyone's faces? And why do you guys have the mask on right now?
Because, there's a police state, basically, in New York. There are CCTV cameras littered all throughout, and if Fordham...
Bro, listen, I believe you have facial recognition on your phone, right? Correct? They have your face, stupid.
Admin see me at this protest with my face or my tattoos, which I've been trying to hide. I have very visible tattoos. They have the ability to recognize me and suspend me from the university.
Very visible tattoos. Holy fuck, man. I wish I had that many tattoos on my arms. I'd look like a big tough guy.
For speaking out against the apartheid state of Israel.
Okay. And if they do not divest, will you guys be willing to drop out of this university? And if they do not divest, will you guys be willing to drop out of this university?
Well, that's the issue, is that I am here for a better education. And if I don't receive this education, in some ways I feel like I'm not doing my duty to the world by bettering myself and bettering the world through my knowledge about these injustices throughout the world.
And what percentage of these students do you believe actually know why?
Tell me some injustices around the world. Other than Palestine and Israel. Are we going to talk about the video that I showed earlier? Do you know about that? No? I bet you're gonna buy a fucking Tesla. Yeah. Go ahead.
Why they're protesting?
100%. 100%. Maybe 90 at the lowest.
Do you know why you are protesting here today?
Yes.
And what is that reason?
No comment.
Why can only the organizers speak about what's going on here?
No comment.
No free thought.
Why not?
No comment.
We will not stop. We will not rest. It's closed. Divest. We will not stop. We will not rest. It's closed. Divest.
What would you like them to divest from? What would you like them to divest from?
Fordham hasn't. They don't release where they're putting any of their money. It's very secretive, and so we want them not only to divest, but more importantly, disclose.
Is that the main reason?
Put their money. I don't know. Towards the rent. They got to pay for all that electricity, water. They got to pay the professors. They got to pay the staff. They got to pay for all these researches that they, get grants from the United States government. So really, they're just taking your money and you're giving it to them.
Reason why you guys are here because you want the school to divest from
Do you
organizations?
have a press pass?
I'm just an independent person here.
I'm sorry, I don't think I'm supposed to talk to you.
Who tells you guys you can't speak to other people?
It's not like that.
Why are you guys protesting here today?
Because there's a genocide going on of the Palestinian people, and 17,000 people have been killed.
Hey, she's letting me talk to her. And so why are you protesting today?
Again, because like 17,000 people have been killed, so that's why. And for the school to divest in funding companies that are providing Israel with weapons and arms.
And what companies would you guys like the school to divest from?
That's all.
Do you think the majority of these college students know exactly why they are protesting?
Listen,
the majority of them know nothing. I grew up in Israel. I moved here 27 years ago. I've been to explosions. I've been to the shit. I don't believe in any God. I don't believe in any government. I believe in people. None of those people got their info. Okay, this is something that's been going on for years. None of them has anything to do with it, and none of them is going to lose anything. Where my parents sit under missiles, not bullets, missiles. So what I think about it, I think that's what white kids in America do. We have a country that's so good here, buddy, that we have time to bitch and moan and other shit, and you don't need to sit in the shelter and hope it's not landing on you. That's the reality of it.
And do you think any of these students would be willing to go to where the problem is actually happening there in...
100% no. To basically take it over the school, that's like me taking over an apartment. This is a little more, same thing, we had the riots here, and everybody started breaking into stores. That's not a protest anymore. They've been screaming for days, nobody's listening. I haven't seen anything done on any level, not even our government, so.
Yeah, do you think there will be any results to these protests? Or?
Absolutely not. No one in Israel sees this. They see this 2 minutes a day. No one got even electricity to see this. If you want to know your know your That's all, like every piece of history. Nothing is black and white.
In your simplest terms, why are you guys protesting right now?
I'm not going to give you like a specific answer. I have my own reasons. Many other people have their own reasons. We feel a sense of responsibility. Some of our tuition goes to that.
And do you believe these students are standing up for the right cause?
Certainly, I do believe that these students stand up for the right cause, and the same do I. I stand up for Palestine because I believe that everything that was done to Palestine from the very beginning is wrong, and not only wrong for Palestine, it's wrong for the Jewish people. It is fueling this endless cycle of bloodshed where everyone suffers.
And what are you guys out here protesting for today?
Sorry, who are you with?
My name's Nick Shirley. I'm just a YouTuber.
You're a what?
A YouTuber.
I'm good.
What are you guys protesting for?
So we're protesting for Fordham to divest from any connection to Israel or supporting the genocide that's going on in Palestine right now.
And would you guys be willing to walk away from this university if they do not divest?
She doesn't care.
I mean, me personally, I'm already walking away. I'm graduating, so I will be leaving in 2 weeks. I'm not.
But wait, they see your face, and they told you to disperse, correct? So basically, you violated the school's code of conduct, I believe. So you sure you're going to graduate in 2 weeks?
Sure if other students feel the same way, but our main goal with this protest is actually not to leave, to physically stay in this place until they divest, which I think is more important than us leaving as students from the university, because I just don't think that us leaving means that we're no longer here to protest. That means we're no longer here to have our voices be heard, so I don't really think that's the most productive.
Oh, you can only have your voices heard if you're in college, guys. Only if you're in college. That's the only time our voices are heard. I must be fucked.
I don't want to talk to people.
Wait, why are you guys here today?
We're not interested in speaking with you.
What are you guys protesting for?
For Palestine. Our college
were in
hasn't
unison.
made a stand yet, and we, as students, are not for it.
Okay, and what are you guys not supporting? What are you guys against here?
The settlement of Palestine by Israel.
Okay. Why do you think a lot of the
Tell
students
this
here
guy goes in.
are afraid to talk, or they won't talk to other people
one in the
that
red
have cameras?
I think it's because the school has been threatening that they would suspend students
never
and like
mind.
make arrests.
A lot of people are getting doxxed. That means like people are finding out their personal information and they're threatening their personal life, things like that. That's why people are scared and wearing
They're gonna
masks.
scare us off, but
Is it gonna work?
Not really, no.
How long are you guys willing to stand here for?
Until
No,
they,
she is a chick. She'll
I don't
probably
know, like
text
until
us
they
about
do
that.
something about it. Until Tanya
Until
Tetlow
we reach
speaks.
an agreement.
What's that agreement gonna be?
We'll have to do some negotiations, but we want like most of the 4 tenets that we just discussed over there, and part of that is condemning Israel, letting the Palestinian student organization have funding and have their club, and the overseas program as well canceled. We want that.
Yeah, none of the students want to cause violence. We're just here to get to a solution. So, yeah.
My God. My fucking God. Oh, that was painful. You know, I'd understand if, maybe they had an idea why they were really protesting. Just a small idea. I just don't think they have any. Because they can't answer questions. You have to talk to the event organizers. It makes it sound like you guys are either just there because it's the cool thing to do, or are you getting paid? Were you paid to be there? That actually makes more sense to me. You're paid to be there by, I don't know, the people in charge to keep it going. Be like, listen, you guys can protest, just don't speak to anybody. Right? All right. Right. Well, that was fun. Expect these protests to continue and to get worse. Not that I'm predicting the future. It's just, what did that dude say the other day from the CIA? I did the math. I'm not telling y'all how to think. And you know how I think, because I basically just talked about it for 2 hours. But it's okay. Want to thank y'all for coming. If you decide you want to hit the like on the way out, I have a headache. And yeah, y'all have a good day. Have a good weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back this weekend or not, but you never know. But I am still the demigod.
Thanks a lot.